To carb or not to carb? That is the question. Now I'm about to start with a new project of taking a 5.2 liter V8 engine out of a Grand Cherokee and plop it into this 93 Cherokee. Now, there's a lot involved, right? I'm gonna have to take the wiring harness that goes with it because the whole fuel delivery, engine, spark management, everything goes along with that. I've had some questions of why wouldn't I just simplify it? Tin Man Customs asks, hey Clyde, if you're gonna rebuild it, would it not be a good time to see if you could backdate it to a carb? Or see if you could get a simple wiring harness that would work with the current harness? Now would be the time for me to make that decision. Now, is that the decision I want to make? Well, currently I have everything to make this engine work. I have the entire wiring harness, I have the engine, fuel delivery, spark, everything. The computer, everything came with it. To switch it over a carbureted system, I'd have to, well, first buy a carburetor. Then I would have to get spark delivery and all the other stuff that comes along with it. Yes, there are kits out there that make this really, really simple, but those cost a lot of money. So for the sake of just keeping this a cheap project, I think I'm just gonna stick with what I have. The other benefit of having fuel injection is, unlike carburetors, they don't really handle well to uneven terrain. As many of you guys know, carburetors, they'll have float bowls that you need to keep full in order for the fuel to get delivered to the engine. Now, the big problem with carburation is on uneven terrain, the fuel might empty out or slosh to the side. Yes, there are carburetors that are made for off-roading, but they still just aren't as good as fuel injection. The other point would be fuel economy. Fuel injection is just better. So to answer your question, Tin Man Customs, it would be easier to figure out the wiring harness, but the wiring harness is already figured out for me. So to change it to a carbureted system would just cost a lot of money. So if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. If you're feeling generous, hit that like button. And if you want to be a part of the conversation, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. Fuel injection might seem intimidating at first, and a lot of people want to just get a carburetor because they know how they work and, well, it's easy to get the car running. But when it comes down to it, if you really want to get an engine running well, fuel injection is definitely the way to go. Even if you have a vehicle that's predating fuel injection, you can actually get kits to make it fuel injection, and it actually make it run a lot better. Now at the same time, these kits, they do cost a lot of money, and you could just get another carburetor to make your engine run well again. But in its current state, I have fuel injection. I think I'm just gonna stick with it.